Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Please like and subscribe. More importantly, become a member to the channel. $2.99 a month. Doesn't cost much. If you enjoy the content, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram and leave that donation for that fried rice and chicken wings. Hey, look. Terrence Crawford is really that guy. He is boxing Scarface. Y'all think I'm playing? We're talking about, Terrence Crawford, Montana. Crawford ain't playing around, man. You see, the thing with Crawford and a guy like Scarface, Crawford is a lot like him. You see, Terrence Crawford doesn't just fight, he rises. From the streets of Omaha to the pinnacle of boxing, his journey mirrors the raw, relentless climb of Tony Montana. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have seen the movie Scarface. If you have not, I'm assuming you're probably between, like maybe 14 and like 25 years old. But if you're close to my age and you haven't seen Scarface, all I'll say is go and see it. You see, because Tony Montana, he had a relentless climb to where he reached in the drug world. And Terrence Crawford's journey mirrors that raw, relentless climb of Tony Montana. You see, Scarface wasn't just a gangster. He was a symbol of ambition unchained. Crawford is the same thing. Ambition unchained, going from 135 all the way up to 168. Not many people willing to do that. And I get it, Crawford's getting paid the Wu-Tang cream. But some people, money could not get them to do what Terrence Crawford is doing. That's because he's a man that refused to stay small. Just like Tony Montana. You look at Crawford, he came from nothing. He didn't have a silver spoon. He didn't have a promotional machine. Right there towards the end of his time with Top Rank, Bob Arum was doing him dirty. I'll never forget. I lost so much money on Terrence Crawford, I could have bought a house in Calabasas. Just totally shitted on him. But you know what? The promotional machine didn't matter because Crawford, all he had was his fist. He had fire, and he had the mind built for war. Just like Tony, Crawford didn't wait for an opportunity. Saw what he did. He got the hell away from Top Rank, finally. Should have never re-signed with him. He thought they were going to do something different, but they didn't. But when he saw the opportunity to strike, he took it. And every time the boxing world tried to box Terrence Crawford in, he kicked the door down. Now, with Tony Montana, walked into Miami with scars and hunger. You look at Terrence Crawford, walked into boxing with the same. He wasn't supposed to be the damn face of the sport. He wasn't supposed to unify divisions. But look where he's at now. Just like Tony. He saw the system for what it was. Political, manipulative, stacked against outsiders. Crawford didn't play the game. You know what he did? He showed them. He said, y'all may think I'm some dumb, and I'm going to go ahead and say this because we're all adults, some dumb minority black guy from Omaha, Nebraska. And I don't recognize what y'all are doing. So I'll tell you what, y'all keep playing games, I'm going to break them. And you look at him. Crawford fought champions in their prime. He traveled overseas for titles, didn't duck anyone, didn't delay. He sure as hell didn't beg, he demanded. And when they said he couldn't, he proved to everyone that he could. Dismantling, a lot of people's favorite fighter and everyone else. Scarface was defined by his code, loyalty, pride, refusal to kneel. Crawford lives by the same. Still in Omaha training. He doesn't want nothing to do with the damn spotlight, still surrounds himself with the people he knew before the belts. Same team. This is an opportunity for Crawford to come out here and try to chase fame, and he's still not doing it. You know what he's chasing? What he's been chasing since he started boxing. Crawford chasing respect. And when he steps into the ring, he's not just fighting for himself. He's fighting for every kid who grew up in a place that the world forgot. And that's what happened to Terrence Crawford. That's his story. He knows what it's like to be that kid. And I said in another video, Crawford, he carries a permanent chip on the shoulder because he never forgot what it felt like to want love, to be hated, to be doubted, and to basically be made to feel like you're nothing. Every fighter who was told to wait their turn, every underdog who refused to be quiet. But that being said, you think about Tony Montana. His rise was violent, chaotic, and brilliant. Crawford's rise is more composed, but very, very ruthless. In the ring, we all know Crawford gets busy. We all know that how Tony Montana can switch gears, Crawford can do the same thing, especially switching stances. Tony Montana, no hesitation, 0 to 100. Same thing with Terrence Crawford. He reads opponents just like Tony reads rooms. I don't know if y'all ever watch Scarface. You watch Tony Montana when he goes into a room. Always locked in and knows what the hell is going on. So Crawford doesn't just beat fighters, he breaks them. Round by round, downloading their habits, exposing their flaws, and finishing them with precision. That's what Canelo and Eddie Reynoso better be prepared for. Crawford ain't normal. He's today's Scarface. It's not just boxing. This shit is psychological. Psychological warfare. And Crawford is the 4-star general. But the thing is, I can have fun with the conversation, but the comparison between Crawford and Montana runs deeper. Montana was feared because he didn't flinch. He stared down danger and dared it to blink. Crawford does the same. Whether it's Gamboa's speed, Postal's reach, the pressure of Spence, the size of Canelo, Crawford ain't, he's not panicking, he's adapting. He doesn't care. He's elevating himself. He's a guy who walk into the fire and come out colder. That's not just talent, that's mentality. That shit is Scarface. Outside the ring, Crawford's silence is deafening. He doesn't need theatrics, man. You don't need to talk trash. You could tell Crawford be cool as a fan. You disrespected him, but once he gets tired, that switch goes off, just like Scarface. But Crawford tries to stay grounded. He's focused. He's dangerous. He's not chasing the world. He's building his own. And now, as he eyes Canelo Alvarez, the biggest name in boxing, you can see that with Crawford, that Scarface energy has returned, man. One man at the top, one man climbing, one man with everything to lose. And you got one man who doesn't know how to fear and has nothing to fear. Canelo Alvarez has earned everything that he's achieved, but he's the establishment. We all know that. He's the empire, the polished product. And a guy like Crawford is just, he's more like the insurgent. He's trying to become the disruptor. He's the man who walks into the palace and says, "Say hello to my little friend." Except with Crawford, his weapon isn't a gun. It's timing, IQ, left hand, right hand. The kind of skills that changes careers. And let me tell you, if Crawford beats Canelo, it's not just a win. I keep saying, this shit is a revolution, man. It's basically Scarface kicking down the gates of boxing royalty. But even if he doesn't win, the mentality will remain. Crawford doesn't fold, he doesn't fade, he doesn't beg for forgiveness. He just doesn't give a frick, man. He's just there to fight hard, fight smart, and win. And that's why when you start talking about comparisons matter, they do. Because a guy like Scarface wasn't perfect. He was flawed, fiery, he was fearless. Crawford's the same. He's not trying to be liked. He's trying to be remembered, just like Scarface. So in a sport full of politics, Crawford is pure. Just like that blow that Tony Montana was pushing and snorting. In a world full of noise, Crawford is the silence. In a ring full of chaos, he is the calm. And like Tony Montana, he didn't come to fit in, man. He came to take over. So when you watch him fight, Canelo Alvarez, just remember, you're not just watching the boxing people. You're watching a man who built his empire punch by punch, not worrying about being liked, taking things without approval. You're watching boxing's Scarface. That's as real as it gets. Y'all keep cool. September 13th can't get here fast enough. Become a member to the channel. I'm about to go rest. I want to get up and exercise tomorrow. Got to get down to 210 pounds. I was 268. I'm 245 now in 3 weeks. Hopefully by the end of September, I'll be about 220. September, October. By the end of the year, I should be around 200, 210. But diet. Telling y'all, people see me out here running in the weighted vest. Get some negative asses out there that they would never go and run fucking 45 minutes up hills with a weighted vest on. I'm doing it at 50. I got some big things coming, man. So I gotta take care of myself. But you guys do the same. Take care of yourself, right? In the breeze.